Hello, my name is Daria and today I'm going to do something a little bit different for my YouTube channel. I'm going to actually do a review of a phone cover from a company called KleverCase. Now, I've ordered from these before. I've ordered a Kindle cover. This is my Kindle cover. And it's really lovely. It's a little bit different to the normal kind of cover because it actually looks just like a book, and it is made using traditional handcrafting bookbinding techniques, so it's pretty impressive, and this has lasted me quite a while. So yeah, I'll just open it there, and it looks like, you know, an old school book. Let's just ignore the fact that I've not charged it. Okay, it looks like an old school book. It actually kind of reminds me of Never Ending Story a little bit, which I love. And the inside here, you can obviously put a little message. You can write it in yourself, or you could put one of those, you know, little stickers, you know, this book belongs to, kind of thing. It's quite nice. All the little touches, and you know, the inside, this little bit here, you can actually get this bit personalised as well if you don't like your own handwriting. But yeah, it's really lovely, and it's lasted me a while, and I really like it. So it's definitely worth the money, and it looks after. Most importantly, it looks after what you want. You know, the thing that you've spent a lot of money on. It looks after it pretty well. So, I noticed on their Facebook page, that's KleverCase with a K, that they were looking for people to review their iPhone covers. Now, this is for iPhone 5 and iPhone 5S. So I was quickly saying yes please because I do really like their products. So okay, I'm going to show you what they sent. Now, I haven't actually looked at it myself yet, so I'm going to be opening this in front of you. It did come with a little note, but that seems to have disappeared. I'll probably find it in the cat's bed later. But yeah, it came with a little note that basically said, we'd love to hear what you think, have a look at it, and obviously explaining about the handcrafted techniques that it's used to create it, and then it comes with a reversible magnet as well. Okay, so I'm going to read what it says on this little slip. It says, this KleverCase was handcrafted using traditional bookbinding techniques at the Manor Bindery, New Forest, England by, and then handwritten is Jane. So Jane made this case for me, so thanks Jane. So I really like that. It's a little bit personalised, you know, it's quite nice, a nice little handmade touch. So I actually asked for the Dracula or Alice in Wonderland. Now, I think the Dracula one was like one of the old ones, so I doubt it's going to be that. They're both green, so it's still a surprise, because I know the Dracula one was green, the Alice in Wonderland was green. So let's have a look. Alice, fabulous. Okay, now let's have a little inspect. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a look at this right now, first impressions, and I'll just, you know, obviously waffle about it for a little bit, and then in 2 weeks' time, after I've used it, I'm going to do another vlog just to say how, you know, how it's lasted, kind of thing. And on previous experience with my Kindle cover, it lasted quite a while, so I think it's going to be an excellent review. Now, on first impressions, it is really lovely. It's just like the Kindle cover. It feels lovely. It's a little bit different, and I know that's going to look after my iPhone quite well. Okay, it's quite hard, lovely. It's like a little book. It's really novel, but it's also just, it's quite nice. You know, I think it's for people that love technology but hate the fact that we've forgotten all about our books. So it's quite nice. It's just like my Kindle case in the way that it has this little thing here, which is really lovely, and the little section here as well. The picture on the front is it's really nice. It's one of the old school drawings, which I like. It's not, you know, one of the new ones, so it's keeping it really traditional, and yeah. Name on the spine as well. Alice Adventures in Wonderland, if you can see that there. Now, the only thing I would say is that it's green, and the colours used on this are a navy and a red, so they're really quite dark colours, so it does look quite dark in comparison to a few of the others that were really bright and the colours really popped on them. This is actually quite dark and a little bit subdued, and I think from a distance you wouldn't be able to actually see what was on it. So what maybe they could do to change that is maybe put a little bit of gold gilding on the writing. I think that would look really lovely and kind of make it pop a little bit, and that's still quite traditional, but obviously I don't know how easy that is to do. There is a hole for your camera at the back, which is nice as well. It's also, I think it's made in the same kind of like rubbery stuff that the case is. The case is very well stuck in there, by the way, which is important. But yeah, that's nice. So it's not just left rough or anything. It's really well sealed there. Okay, so now I'm gonna pop my phone in. I'll take it out of the previous case. Ooh, now I forgot I bought the. I forgot I got the most garishly pink one. That's the thing about getting covers, because you forget what colour your phone is. You forget what your phone actually looks like and feels like when you take the case off. Okay, now I've popped it in there. It's quite well. It's secure. Definitely secure. Okay, not coming out. You've got access to all the buttons you need there as well, and the bottom, and your camera. Okay. Now the only thing I would suggest is that the magnetic strip doesn't work that well that side. If you can see, I'm just holding it at the top, not pushing it or anything, and it's not staying together. And if I do it that way, there's still a little gap. Now I think that will probably change over the next 2 weeks. I think it's probably because it is quite hard, it's quite stiff. It's like a pair of Doc Martens, you've got to break them in. So I think that will probably change a little bit over the next 2 weeks, but we'll see. Now the other thing they said is that it's reversible, so let's have a check of this magnet. Oh yeah, that's actually quite a strong magnet. I can feel that. That doesn't. Oh, yeah, that's quite good. Yeah. So that's quite a strong magnet that way. It's just the other way, it doesn't seem to be sticking very well. Now the reason why it's like that is so that you can obviously make phone calls and hold it in your hand. And that's really comfortable as well to hold it like that. It seems quite natural for it to be a little bit higher on that side and low on that side, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's my initial reactions review to the Alice in Wonderland iPhone 5 KleverCase. Now go and give them a like on Facebook and just check out their things, whether you look at their iPhone cases or whether you look at their Kindle covers or anything like that. And it's not just for Apple products as well. For all those people that don't like Apple products or have other products, they make them for loads of things. They also make folders as well. You know, they make a lot of really cool stuff, and it's a little bit different, it's a little bit novel, and it's just quite nice to still be holding a book in your hand, you know, when today we're moving so far away from books, so it's quite nice to be holding something that feels like a book in your hand, you know. So definitely go and give them a like. Maybe give me a like too as well. If you haven't given me a like, go do it. www.facebook.com/I am Daria Dissected. That's I am Daria Dissected. Okay, so thank you guys so much for listening to me waffle on, and check back in 2 weeks to see how it is fared, okay? Thank you, goodbye.